What are the things you should not do when you're doing your proofs? How to communicate effectively with the typesetter. If you're at that stage with your publication, keep watching. Doing the proofs is the last stage of publishing an article, at least from the perspective of the author. By this time, your article has been typeset and you're given a camera-ready copy. And all you need to do is to go through it carefully and find the mistakes. And the typesetter will update the documents with the changes you made, and then maybe you're given a second round of proofs. But after that, your article is in its final shape, and it's not going to change anymore. Having been on the other side of this process, that is typesetting a book and implementing the corrections made by authors, I noticed a number of things authors should not do when they're communicating with the typesetter. So here I'm going to talk about 7 of these. Number 1 is do not reinvent a new notational system. There is already one, so just use that. The point is, of course, not to be 100% consistent, but to make yourself understood without any miscommunication. So learn those 4 or 5 different tools and use them consistently. Number 2 is do not explain why you're making changes. You do not have to justify your choices or to convince anyone. The person implementing your corrections is the typesetter, who does not know your subject and, frankly speaking, does not care about it. She just wants to do her job, so let her do it. Of course, sometimes a brief sentence explaining something might be the right way forward, but this is in order not to be misunderstood, rather than to justify something you're doing. There's no need for you to convince the typesetter. Number 3 is do not ask the typesetter questions. It is not her job to make your decisions, and she's probably not even qualified to do this for your particular subject. She may not even be a native English speaker, even if she's working for an American or UK publisher, so don't even ask questions about language. In a sense, she's a mechanical extension of you, and so she does what you instruct her to do. But you need to make your own decisions. Number 4 is do not offer her choices, such as either capitalize this word or put it in quotation marks. This is your article, so you need to make up your own mind. Number 5 is do not ask her to look up things for you. Do not say, check how this image appears in so-and-so's publication. If it really matters how it appears in that publication, then provide the image. She's not your research assistant. You need to do your job and she will do hers. Number 6, do not be angry or condescending with them. If you think they made a mistake, it is more often than not because your notation wasn't clear or the images you provided were in some way substandard. As I said earlier, she does what she does based on the instructions you give and using the material you provide. She's not supposed to make decisions regarding the content of your paper. So be patient with them. And point number 7 is don't treat them as a rival or opponent. Remember, she's doing what you're asking her to do, and you're working towards the same goal, that your article gets published. So treat her as an ally, not as an enemy. Okay, so these are the 7 points I wanted to communicate to you about how to deal with a typesetter or how to do your proofs. If you can think of any other points, please write them in the comments section below. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. So thank you for watching and see you next time.